Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video and watching the Carlos Candido Chronicles. Before we get any further, I just want to clarify I am not a fan of the Cleveland Indians. I think that their mascot, Chief Wahoo, or whatever the name is of that mascot, is very offensive. I think it's way worse than the name of the Washington football team. But I mean, it's the C. It's Carlos Candido Chronicles. That's it. So there's no affiliation there with the Indians. I still love my Expos, and I'm a Red Sox fan. So that's that. Now I want to just wrap up what we talked about in part 2, which is the worst airport you've ever been in. Got a few different answers. It came down to 2 airports. My choice was LaGuardia, as terrible. Other people talked about how the military airport in Rome is bad, but the worst by far for those people was Charles de Gaulle in Paris. The votes came quite close, but LaGuardia just edged out Charles de Gaulle. That's how bad LaGuardia is. So I just want to thank everybody for their comments, especially my buddy Yan, who's traveled to all these places, and my buddy Santiago. Thanks, Santi. Now to get to the issues at hand, this week I want to talk about something I announced on my Facebook page and on Twitter, that I'm going to be releasing an album in 2015. Now I don't know if it's going to be an EP or a full-length album. That's going to depend on multiple factors. It's going to depend on how much money I can raise. It's also going to depend on the creative juices. Right now I have 5 songs ready for an EP. If I want to continue writing, it might strike me. It might not fit with the style of the other songs, so we're going to take it easy right now. For now, we're going to call it an EP. And it's cool because it's a departure for me. It's a little more up-tempo, less morose, less, I wouldn't say depressing, but less emotional in that sense. Still very personal lyrically, which is my style. Very heavily influenced by the acoustic guitar, but on the lighter side, and maybe a surprise. Also, it's going to be a collaborative affair, from the recording process all the way down to the crowdfunding platform to use. I'm going to be asking questions and getting different people's opinions on this, whether to use Kickstarter or Pledge Music or Fundraiser, Indiegogo, etc., or maybe I'll choose a 100% Canadian company to do it. Why not? I'll decide that at a later date. That's not very pressing at the moment. Also, there's gonna be a lot of videos involved, videos like this. Also, behind the scenes interviews with collaborators, with friends, maybe family. We'll see whatever happens, whatever catches my fancy at the moment. We'll see what's going to happen with that. Also, there's going to be a lot of pledge bundles, including music, t-shirts, posters, and special knickknacks. We're going to try to make it very inclusive. We're going to make it fun for everyone, that you can follow along with the recording process and feel involved. I mean, I've been following a few different bands on Kickstarter and Pledge Music and a bunch of other stuff, and everyone seems to be having fun. It's supposed to be a fun process, and I'm not the type of person that's happy-go-lucky in the sense that I'm very meticulous in the things that I do. I try very hard not to overextend myself. I'm very careful in that regard. Nothing is better than too much, in my opinion. So I'm trying to step away from that. I'm trying to have a bit more fun with it. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm trying to push myself in different directions and trying to evolve and all that stuff. Now, I can hear you saying, Carlos, I know it's summer's at its end, and you know the weather's changing. Why are you wearing a hoodie inside the house? Now to that I say, dude, I'm recording a video. Why are you interrupting me? I don't understand. Can I just get through this? So that's about it, guys. I'm trying to make a video once a week. I know there's been a few weeks in between part 2 and part 3. It was a little health issue I had to take care of, but I will be back a lot sooner. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you like to subscribe to the channel, I'd love that. That'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate that. And stay tuned for part 4. Thanks a lot, guys.